Romelu Lukaku. He has a lot to say about his Manchester United days. Romelu Lukaku, right? He responds to his Man United critics. This is what he has to say. A year ago, when I was in England, I was lazy. I didn't run. I didn't do this and do that. Here in Italy, they call me the hardest worker in the room. If you look at me playing here and there, I mean, there are improvements, but the same Romelu is still there. If you look at me now, you see a different outcome. You see the full person, you see the full potential, you see what I could have been doing in England. They will call me slow, and I'm like, slow? Me? Slow? I cannot keep up with the fast-paced game of Man United. There were too many little things where I thought this is not right. If you call me slow, I would not score a goal like I scored the second against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Europa League semi-final. If I was slow, I would not have got the penalty like I did against Sevilla in the final. That's 2 years after. Are you going to say me at 27 is faster when I was at 25? That's what I'm trying to say. It's just the little things I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. Wow. Very strong words from Romelu Lukaku there. The thing is, for me, there are certain factors for strikers when it comes to you as a player. Some of the fans, they see as it is. They didn't attend your training ground. They only attend you at your games, right? And it does play a part where the way the club play their football, the managers too, your teammates too. Now, for Manchester United fans, I'm not saying the likes of Barella and Lautaro Martinez is better than Pogba and Rashford, right? But the thing is, it depends on the teammates as well. And good for Lukaku for making the change. And I know sometimes criticism will get into your head. And I think for Romelu Lukaku, when that does happen, sometimes it gets to you to make you either a better player or otherwise. But for me, Lukaku shouldn't use this as a reason to hit back at the fans. That is just wrong. And I hope he takes this as a pinch of salt. Because if this mindset stays with him, I won't be surprised if he has another scoring drought. I mean, it happens all the time. It happens to a lot of players. It happens to Cristiano Ronaldo. It happens to the Brazilian Ronaldo. While he was at Real Madrid, they booed him. They say he was too slow. But then the next game, he scored a solo goal against Celta Vigo. So I think he scored a volley. R9 Ronaldo. But it happens all the time. You can't hit back at the fans like that. You make your peace with the fans. Like what brings you in Italy. Do it. Do what you do best, and that is play football. I know it's easy for us fans and journalists and player that to say two players sometimes do not get it into your head, but I think he's 28 years old now. He's mature enough to know that stuff like this shouldn't be getting into his head. But good for him. He's in Inter Milan now. He's doing well. He is the second top scorer behind Immobile last season. And good for him. Good for Romelu Lukaku. And for me as a football fan, I try to be neutral at whatever cost that is. But it's always nice to see some strikers perform when they have a bad scoring drought. It's the same with Fernando Torres as well. When he was at Chelsea and he left Liverpool and he was at Chelsea, he was being bombarded left, right, center by the English media. And when he went to Atletico Madrid, he did well. And the big smile, I still remember when he re-signed for Atletico Madrid. The biggest smile on his face, and he was welcome home. Really, really well striker, and cemented his legacy as well, because I think he would have been forgotten like Falcao if he had not go back to Atletico Madrid and just get unemployed or play football in China or LA Galaxy, So good for Fernando Torres, and hopefully Lukaku will go down that road. Maybe finish, um, I don't know, a season one or two. This season, maybe he can finish top scorers in the Serie A. It looks like a league where the art of defending has dropped a bit, and I don't know. That's why guys like Cristiano Ronaldo and even Immobile are scoring goals for fun in that league.